Hey guys, Dave the NES guy here, and I'm back with another pickup video. In this pickup video, I got a variety of games for different consoles and in a variety of different situations. Basically, the first couple of games I got from a buddy of mine who showed up at my house on the weekend for my wife's birthday party. And he shows up at the door and like in secret, he's like, "Dave, I know it's your wife's party, but I have something for you." And I was like, "Yes, something for me." And he basically had a couple of video games and a strategy guide, which is really cool, right? Like, because I tell everyone I collect, and he was at Value Village recently. He saw these games, and he's like, "I'll get them for my buddy." So first game he got me was South Park for the N64, $3.99. That's a very good price. And I didn't have that game, so I was very happy to pick that up. Next one, Adventure of Link, a mint condition copy for $4.99. I already had this game, but now I have a mint condition copy, so I'm going to switch it with my other one. So I was pretty happy about that. He also got me Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Strategy Guide, which is pretty cool. I played this game for the first time ever a year ago, and I loved it. But I did find it a bit difficult because I didn't have anyone to talk to about it in the playground for what to do, right? So the playground, I would have been in high school. What's wrong with me? So anyway, I'm pretty stoked to have this because I can now go back and figure it out the right way. Thank you very much, Darren. That was super cool of you to do that. Next story, basically every summer I go to my wife's cousin's cottage, Lex, who I mentioned in my last video. And we go to the video game store, which we just found last year. So this is my second time going to the store. I'm super excited. Last year it was like amazing. There were so many good games, so cheap. And I was like, I got so much stuff. And I was like, yeah. And I was thinking, okay, I'll come back. I'll get way more this time. I'll take a picture. I may film a little bit of it. And I go there with Lex, and dude realized what he had, and all the prices were like way too much. Like way too much. Games that were like $2-3 last year were now like $20-30. Mega Man 64, which was like $15 or $20 last year, he had for $55. It was really sad, and I know this happens to a lot of you guys, that places you used to go to and you really enjoyed going there because you got great deals. They're figuring it out. And it just sucks because you know how hard it is to find games, and I was so excited to get stuff. Anyway, I did get a couple of games, and I left there thinking, why'd I get those two games? But I did. So here are the two that I'm like, why did I get them? So first off, I got Game Day 2002. It's mint, and it was $1. That's the only reason I bought it. It's truly mint. Second one, NFL Blitz 2000 for the PS1. The NFL Blitz games, I just feel like they're a different genre of sports, so those two were $1. I had to get them. Next game I got, and this proves how cheap the games were a year ago. I got Relief Pitcher for the Super Nintendo for $1.99, complete in box. That's a good price to pay for a complete in box game. $1.99. That's how cheap the games were last year, in the box. So they obviously forgot about this one, and it was the only one. I swear I checked everything. Last one I got is Supercars. And with this nifty sticker on the bottom here. I picked this one up for $5, which is good because it goes for a lot more, and it adds a game to my NES collection. What's really cool about it too, I played it, and it's a game that I actually used to own as a kid that I completely forgot about. And it's a little generic racing game, but it's kind of cool to find those games that you forgot about as a kid, and you play them. It's like, this is cool. Next, I just picked up these games a few days ago, actually, last week. And I got them from a fellow collector here in Ottawa. He posted an ad on this Ottawa retro gaming community. And often the ads there, I find that the prices are a bit high. Like they're really asking for, retail prices, right? And in Ottawa, games are expensive. So, I can't blame them half the time. But it's nice to see this guy's name's Joe. And he put the prices at a really fair price. And good stuff that I didn't have. And so, I really sent him an email thinking he probably already had like a ton of offers already. But, he responded back to me, and really cool guy. I was really happy to meet him, had a good conversation with him and his very patient wife who just like sat there while we were like jabbing about like, collecting, which I could do forever. And apparently he can too. So it's cool. So I met a new guy here, and hopefully we'll hook up again. And anyway, I want to say thanks, Joe, in case you're watching. These are the games I got from him. I got D-Force for the Super Nintendo. I played it. It's all right. It's like a, half decent shooter. James Bond Jr., which is a game I've never really seen. And I swear, when I think of Bond and Nintendo, I always think of the N64. It's not like that. Controls are very loose. I gave it I played for a bit. Wasn't super impressed, but just cool to have it. This one I'm really excited about actually, because part of my goal, like overall in collecting, is to get some of the Blockbuster exclusive games for Nintendo. And one of them is Eek the Cat. I think I got this one for like $5. He just sort of gave it to me at the end, and I was like, dude, that's really awesome of you. Finally, and this was the main game I wanted, okay? I got Killer Instinct complete in the box. The box is like just a little beat up, but it's really good. Like I'm actually very impressed with it. And this he had for $15, which is amazing. Joe's prices were awesome, cool guy, and just really happy to have met him. So those are the games I got from him. And finally, I got more games from Jay, my guy in town that I seem to buy everything from. So again, Jay's story is he's selling pretty much his entire collection. He gives amazing prices. And this is what I got. I basically got a TurboGrafx off him in the summer for $80
and
with
wow,
a bunch of games.
That's an on-looking
piece of machinery. Amazing price, and I'm so happy to have that in my collection.
Cool. That looks like
So I made this deal for a few games here, and then I show up and he's like, "Oh, Dave, I found another TurboGrafx game, Final Lap." And he just gave it to me. He's like, well, you know, I don't need it. So like that's awesome for someone to do that, right? Second, I got Pro Wrestling. I got this because it's the 3-screw version, and I need to collect the 3 and 5 because I need more things to collect because I don't have enough. So, and look at the condition of this cart. Like, will I clean this? Absolutely. That's tough to do. It's like, ooh. And I also got some Sega Genesis games off of him. I got this because, like, this game brings back a ton of nostalgia for me. T2. It's so hard to play this game. Like, obviously at the arcade with the gun, like, I loved this game. It was scary. The Genesis version isn't that great, but it's just cool to have it. Another game I remember playing with my buddy was Aladdin for the Genesis, and this is another really good game, and I'm also really happy to own this one. The last Sega game I got was Mutant League Football, which I've yet to play, but I've heard nothing but good about this game. It's one of those really fat boxes. So again, I'm excited to play this one because it looks really cool. Like the graphics on the back are like pretty cool. Finally, I got this game, and I already showed it in my NES collection video, which I've already posted, but you know, I picked it up, you know, obviously before. It's a black box game that I needed, and by getting this black box game, it brings my black box total down to 3 games that I need, which is pretty cool. I need DK Jr., Stack Up, and Wild Gunman. So basically what I picked up complete in the box is Balloon Fight with a manual and everything. Only downside is there's a bit of damage. It's missing the top. I didn't care. I really only wanted the cart. But to get it like this, it's in relatively good condition. Cart's in great condition, manual's mint, and it gets me another black box game, which is cool. It also brings my NES total to 529. So I'm definitely getting up there slowly at this point. But hey, any addition to my NES collection is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please leave me some comments down below. Love to read them. Thanks for liking, thanks for subbing, and take care. Hey guys, Dave the NES guy here, and I'm back with another pickup video. This pickup video is pretty unique because everything I purchased was from a person, with the exception of one. So it's not unique. I lied. I apologize.